Kishwaukee College. My name is Rachel and I'm the president of ADN.
My name is Avery and I'm the vice president of ADN.
So ADN is the honors program. We held B's throughout the entire program. So part of that is we're helping provide a video for future students to know what to expect in the program. Here is our health wing. This is where you guys are going to learn to spend most of your time here. We also have Carly. She's got some snippets that she's going to go over more involving with like ATI and a nice helpful study resource for you. We've got Fabiana. She has been absolutely phenomenal. She has worked countless hours through the program. She's going to help you guys to kind of be able to understand how to balance your work, life, and school schedule here. We've got Diana. And then we also have Maya, and they're also going to be contributing multiple portions of this video. We also have some students in the nighttime program, so that way if you guys are in the night program, you can kind of go into a little bit of differences between the two. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video that we have put together for you. And if you have any questions, please reach out to your instructors. They're here to help.
We are the night shift program representatives. This is Haley and Becca, and I'm Mallory. We just wanted to tell you about what you can expect being in the night program, some things that you can prepare for, and what it's been like for us. So one of the first things that I can tell you is coming into nights, you'll have a smaller class. The class will be 10 to 11 students, and you'll have one teacher through the entire program.
Even though you have class in the evening, you also will be required on occasion to come in during the day for testing, sim labs, open lab, so you have to plan accordingly.
So with the night program, the class hours are longer than the day program, and then you'll have lab and lecture all together, which can seem like a lot of work, but it's the same workload as the day program, but it's just distributed differently. And then also for clinicals, it will be a longer clinical day, but it's only one day a week.
One thing I do want to tell you is being in the night program, the same resources are available to you as to the day program. However, you might just have to adjust your times and go out and seek those opportunities for yourself, such as snow. Cindy is available, and Angie and Judd have always made themselves available to us. So we're excited that you chose the night program, and we hope that you have a great year, 2 years.
So one thing that I wish that I knew about when I very first started the program was how much of a help that financial aid in the WIOA program would be. So even if you aren't sure if you qualify, I highly suggest that you just give it a shot. It doesn't hurt. And then with the financial aid, you can get grants or student loans. So for the WIOA program, you can apply and they will actually cover up to $10,000 if you live in district. And then that can be used towards anything that's required for the program. They also will reimburse you for mileage for driving and continuing on throughout the rest of the program for things like the NCLEX that you can get reimbursed for. So it's really helpful and it's definitely worth a shot.
If you're looking to get involved here at KISH, SNOW is a great club. SNOW stands for Student Nurses Organization. In this club, we are the voices for the students here at KISH. We do a lot of volunteer work for the community. This past semester, we actually stood outside of Hy-Vee and we collected donations for Hope Haven and Safe Passage, where we were able to collect over $350 for them and a bunch of different donation items. We also do a fun thing every semester where we design and make our own apparel for nursing students, and we only allow the nursing students to buy this apparel, but it's a way for us to raise money for our program. And then at the end of the year's 2 years, so for semester students, they use this money to plan your pinning ceremony. So it's very good to get involved because it's essentially for your benefit, and it's a great thing to put on a resume. You can be a president, a vice president, a secretary. There's a bunch of different options for you, and it doesn't take up a lot of your time because nursing school is already very stressful as it is. So they meet maybe once a month and talk about different volunteer opportunities that you can do around the community. So I do suggest volunteering to be a part of SNOW.
Kishwaukee College also offers what's called MiFi. It's a mobile hotspot that's provided through Verizon. So that way, if you're in a situation like I am, where you don't have internet or you aren't able to get internet at your house, they can go ahead and provide you with one of these that you can hook up. You can do all of your online learning, you can do your ATIs. It's just a nice resource to use, so that way you can actually connect at home and be able to be a part of your classes and get all your assignments done.
This is our practice lab, open lab. You come in a couple times a week. You can do whatever you guys want. There's 6 beds in each room that have mannequins in them that you can practice on too. It's like the sim lab, but not monitored or anything. It's not like watched. Every semester you're gonna get a kit. It comes with like first semester you're gonna get like a catheter kit. Second you're gonna get like trach suctioning. You're gonna get IV stuff to practice with, med drops, how to hang IVs. You're gonna have this over there, how to hang primary IVs, secondary IVs, how to do different channels. And then the mannequins they also have like trach suction, assessment parts, everything. You can do catheters, anything you want on them. Practice how to make beds, how to raise beds, lower beds, how to do bed baths. So yeah, this is just where you practice anything you're learning during the semester. Alright, this is our sim lab. It's down the hall from our open lab. It's at the end of the hallway. It's where you're gonna be spending some time every semester. It has a control room where you're gonna meet in, you're gonna get your assignments. We have a place to put all your stuff, all the extra equipment. Every semester you're gonna come in here for a couple times. It depends on the semester. It's a controlled learning environment for you to practice your skills in front of everyone and kind of get feedback on what you're doing. And then instead of having a real patient, you're gonna have a mannequin. So we can go in and look at them. Everything in here is kept confidential, so you're gonna come in, you're gonna get an assignment, work on everything. You have a med cart, all the equipment that you're gonna need. You can call the doctor. Those are 2 of our monitors that have all of the vitals on it, EEGs. And then we have right here is our suction, everything, oxygen. All of our supplies is in another room that can come in at every time. It can change from a man, pregnant woman, child, baby. You're gonna get everything you can. You can feel pulses, you can hear heartbeats, you can hear lung sounds, they change. Yeah, you can assess the whole body. You can move the bed up and down. It's basically like a real human, just as a mannequin, controlled, the eyes change, everything.
So now tips from a nursing student with kids. Always have backup plans. Have a backup plan for who's gonna pick your kids up, who's gonna take them to school, who's gonna chill with them after school, what you're gonna eat. Plan ahead. Cook ahead of time. Always rely on those that are closest to you. When you're at clinicals, remember you're not gonna have your phone or anything. So those people that you have as backup plans need to be introduced to each other before the nursing program. If you have school-age kids, sit down and have a talk with them and tell them how rough school is going to be.
Okay, so I also wanted to talk to you about having kids while being in the night program in nursing school. Your classes are in the evening, and so you study generally during the day and be in the evening at school. It was really hard for my kids to understand what I was doing and how I was always unavailable at certain times, and so I needed to spend designated time with them and explain to them very carefully how important it was for me to do my schooling.
Hi, first welcome, and I would like to say congratulations, you made it into this nursing program, and that's a huge accomplishment. You guys pat yourself in the back because it's a program that's really hard to get into, and it says a lot that the school actually believes that you can do this, so you can. I'm coming in just to share a little bit about myself, that I'm working full-time through this program, and it can be done, but it will take hard work, a lot of sacrifice, and dedication. It will take a lot of organization, planning ahead of time. It helps if your work is actually flexible with your schedule, because there will be times that you will have to adjust. This program gets harder as it goes, but you can do it if you want it bad enough. I suggest coming up, having actually a good planner. Mine is like this, and what was really helpful is mine actually was an hour-to-hour one, and that way I could schedule even maybe sleep, but I knew when I was working, when things were done, and I would actually schedule from hour to hour what I needed to do. And that actually helped me throughout this program. So I suggest getting a good planner and also organizing ahead of time, and you can do this. So if you want it bad enough, you can do it.
At the end of each course, all the students will take a standardized test through ATI. This test can help predict what your NCLEX pass rate will be. You will also use ATI to take a math exam at the beginning of each course starting in your second semester. Built into your calendar, your teachers will have specific dates for you to take the practice exams. You have to have a minimum score of 85% before you can sit for the proctored exam. A score of a level 2 or higher on the proctored exam can get you up to 2% added to your overall grade. There are also practice exams for the math exam that you'll be taking at the beginning of each course after second semester. These are very important to utilize.
Hi, my name is Caitlin. I am a 4th semester nursing student and I will be graduating in December. I wanted to talk to you about a resource that will be available to you as a new nursing student. Her name is Cindy. She is our retention specialist. If you are ever struggling with exams, the teacher will recommend that you go see her. And she can also help you even if you're not struggling. So her job is just to make sure that you understand how you learn, create good study habits. She will go over tests with you, analyze the answers, and help you figure out why you may have got something wrong. So she is a really great resource. She is also an open lab. So she will go over lab skills with you. She can help you prepare for skills when you have skill comps. And she also right now is currently teaching first semester lab. So you will see a lot of Cindy. She is a great resource. You should utilize her. I did not really understand her position until later on in the program. And if I had utilized her sooner, I think that I would have done a lot better. So reach out to Cindy and she can help you with anything that you need to make sure you succeed in this program. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the differences between first semester and second semester so you know what to expect. So first semester is one 16-week class, so you are with the same teacher the whole time. It involves also a skills lab, so you will go to lecture and then some of your part of your time will be in skills. First semester, I feel like you get a lot more guidance. They kind of hold your hand a little bit more. They really go over the material really in depth with you. But as the program progresses on into second semester, your classes will be broken up into 2 8-week classes. And they are taught by different teachers, but they do work together. So you, as it progresses, you are expected to be more independent. So lectures may be posted online and you are expected to listen to them yourself, come to class prepared with questions so you can make sure that you understand the material. Switching to 8-week classes does make the class progress faster. So it's very fast paced. You don't have 16 weeks to learn the whole material. You have to learn all the material in 8 weeks. So those classes are much faster paced. You need to be much more independent. So forming good study habits during first semester will set you up for success for second semester.
Okay, a little tip from me to you about starting the nursing program is knowing your learning style. Whether you're a visual learner, an auditory learner, or a tactile learner, it is very important to know how you learn best. But on that hand, it is also very important to know that you need to be able to adapt to different learning styles as well. Classes that you have taken to get into the nursing program are not the same as these classes that you're going to be taking in the nursing program. So it is very important for you to be able to adapt and understand that you may have to change your study habits a little bit. But if you see that you take the first exam and you did not do well on it, do not freak out, okay? We have a clinical skills specialist. Her name is Cindy. She will, if you meet with her, she is more than willing to talk through study skills with you and study habits. And you should not be afraid to talk to your teachers as well. They're more than happy to help you and give you suggestions on different ways to study.
I wanted to discuss another resource that you guys can utilize, and that is going to be study groups. Study groups in nursing school are very important. If I had not formed a good study group, I don't think I would have passed my classes. So it's important to find students that are like-minded. You don't want to form a study group and then you get there and all they want to do is talk about, work or gossip about people. You want to make sure that you can find people that are focused on school, focused on the content, and want to make you each other better. It's also important to try to find somebody that has a similar learning style to you. Personally, I prefer to study doing questions and videos, but if someone else, the person I'm studying with, prefers to read the material, that might be hard for us to work and study together. So forming a group early on, talking to other students, figuring out where you're struggling, and they can maybe help you understand a topic that you don't understand, and you can help them understand a topic that they don't. And I would also recommend scheduling study time. So don't just, say, at the end of the week, set a time when your group's going to meet, where you're going to meet, and make it a weekly habit.
All right, guys, thank you for this time. We are glad that you guys are here. We're glad that you guys are looking into this. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to any of the instructors or staff that's in the nursing department. If you know anyone that's in the nursing department, they're all here to help you if you have any questions, and they're here to help you figure out anything to get into this program. We hope this answered a lot of your questions, and good luck with everything.